Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another video on the channel. And today, we're just gonna get right into it. We got a couple things. First of all, we still haven't done the Lucas Hernandez objective, but we had some IRL plans. But the big important news is that we got icon swaps. We can finally grind out the last 9. And once we grind out those last 9, I will have that player pick for you guys recorded, probably live, because I will probably stream it to some people, because it's a pretty big gamble that we're actually sending 15 tokens for that player pick. And I just wanted to show you guys we did get gold 3, even though I didn't record the footage because I played basically on Saturday, and then I had my buddy clean up on Sunday because it was Father's Day and all that other stuff. I'm pretty sure over the weekend we got a Hate Boer. I think that's how you say it. For an 86, it's a bit of a risk. I'm pretty sure Batshuayi was also one of the new ones that we got. I was contemplating Batshuayi, obviously, because he played for Chelsea, but I just feel like it's too much to give for a card like him, especially when we don't need an already extra striker, because we have Lautaro, because we have Saint Max, we have Drogba. And you might be wondering why we're going for that attacker player pick. It's because of the center forward option of Hullet. If we hit Eto, if we hit Torres, obviously Air 9 is the big one. If we hit Pele, it's pretty that player pick is pretty much a 50-50 between it's going to be really good or it's going to be really bad, and it genuinely is like split in the middle between the good players and the bad players. It's the pool is like that strict with it. Uh, so we're gonna get right into some gameplay here. Obviously, from the thumbnail, we have Lautaro on Fraud Watch, which initially I was like, he wasn't scoring, he wasn't assisting either, or I didn't notice that he was assisting. And at some point, I was like, man, Lautaro's just like not showing up. Like, we go into the first game, we go into the second, third. Like, we went 8-0 uh, before I finished 9-3 on Saturday, and that whole time I was just like, Lautaro, where is he? Where is he performing? I need something, because he was up top with Drogba, and Drogba being the player he is, obviously he carries the attack, and Lautaro just wasn't showing up. I was just confused that whole time. A lot of people were telling me he was very clunky. So going in, maybe that psyched me out. But I mean, his card stats look absolutely insane, and it just like blew my mind that he was just like not showing up with goals, not showing up with assists, considering it is a two striker partnership. So I genuinely need like Lautaro to get at least some form of goal contribution. And since the game doesn't track like the pass before the actual assist, it's like you can't really figure out if he's getting involved. Obviously, I could look more into the more detailed stats after the games, but the more apparent thing was that he wasn't assisting and wasn't scoring. And before I handed off to my friend, Lautaro was like 5 goals in 12 games, and that was crazy to even think about, because like I mean, the car looks insane. It has the same work rates as Timo Werner, and arguably he has better dribbling, and I think the shooting is like just minimal in terms of a difference between him and Timo, and he's obviously shorter, so that gives him a little bit more advantage compared to Werner. But like, he just wasn't showing up for me. Like, sometimes I would sub in Saint Max, the 85 red version. I would sub him in and an immediate impact from Saint Max compared to Lautaro, and I was like, this clip right here is actually, I think, his first two like goals uh ever for the team, and I was just like, man, it took him at least 5 games to get 2 goals. And I was like, if he scores 2 goals every game, his record looks a bit more clean and he comes back up. But I don't know. I was not feeling it. I don't really know what else to say. The card was just ghosting me the entire time. And when I handed it off to my buddy, and he was like using Lautaro, I was like, hey, how's it going? How's he working out? And at some point, he was like, oh, you know what? Lautaro's being trash. I'm gonna sub him out for Timo Werner. And then he's like, you know what? Lautaro showed up the game after and did a hat trick off the bench, and I was like, that's crazy because he literally did not do anything for us besides like those 5 goals and 2 assists that he got robbed because the game doesn't recognize the final goal in a rage quit. Because I'm pretty sure one of the clips did have him with an assist, but it just didn't track on the actual card. Um, so maybe we try out Lautaro again for another weekend just to solidify more results. Because the other cards we've tried, like it's very hard evidence to like that is demonstrated on the gameplay on the pitch that like shows that card is good, this card is bad. And for me, Lautaro is just like inconclusive. It might be the playstyle. It might be because I'm used to Timo Werner. It might be because I'm used to a two tall bodies up front, and Lautaro's a tinier body. So I don't know. I'll probably check him out for another weekend, see how it goes. And in terms of Golovin's been doing. He's been doing pretty decent. At first, I subbed him off as I subbed him on for Balak on the left center mid, just because that was where Jordi Alba would come on since he's a left-footed player, and Golovin is a right-footed player, but he has that four-star weak foot. So I was like, it shouldn't matter. He should be fine, right? And at some points, I was like, man, Golovin's just like his touch is not that great. Sometimes it would be a little bit too extra, a little bit too heavy, and we ended up moving him to the other side where Lucas Vasquez would be, and Vasquez ended up on the left center mid, and that seemed to be working out a little bit better for Golovin, which is a bit weird. I don't know, because Vasquez he didn't actually feel any difference between being on the left and being on the right. He was just like he's probably just genuinely goated like wherever you want to play him. And Golovin like he shined a little bit more on that right side than on that left side. So I would probably say Golovin is fine in that position. And yeah, that's pretty much a bit of my analysis on the 2 cards. Obviously, Lautaro's a little bit late on trying to figure out if he's good or not, considering we're so far away from Serie A team of the season. But Golovin is a card that we were supposed to try last week. I mean, we packed him close to the new weekend league, so it made more sense to try him out during the weekend league rather than like in rivals and stuff like that. Because I feel like weekend league is a better place to determine if cards are better or not, because people just like sweat their balls off, and you really don't want a card that you can't use to its full potential. So that's why weekend league for me is the best place to try all the cards out. And now that we have that out of the way, we have this last couple clips from the games I recorded, and then we're gonna shift into some of the clips that my friend got with the team with basically the rest of the games. So yeah, had a little spin there with Kai Havertz. That was an assist from Saint Max into Drogba. Easy chip. Drogba is like insane, man. Like I'm so happy we have King Drogba in the team. Like I know he's not the greatest striker in the game and stuff like that, but like I just force him to be really, really crazy in the game. I don't know. I just feel like he's good for me, and that's kind of all I need. Cause people will tell you a card in the right hands will just look insane, but in the wrong hands it can look pretty weak. And Drogba just like he goes above and beyond like what is demanded of a striker and what is demanded for this team. And yeah, Lautaro there with a good, easy ball roll. Mount with a finesse outside the box. Like I don't usually take finesse shots outside of the box because it's like it sometimes goes in, sometimes hits the post. Drogba here with a easy chip, and then we're gonna go straight into the end of the video. We got a 84, 85 plus player pick, and we're kind of hoping for Chilwell here. We did the team of the week SBC to get that Muriel, and checking his price about 45k. Informs did go up, so thank you guys for watching, and let's see what we get. Oh my god. Yo, this is crazy, man. This is literally like I have no words. I have no words, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. I have no words.